Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Jackson drives in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
You know, Greg, Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, I think Jimmy Buckets has underrated vision. He's more than capable of spotting open teammates and distributing accordingly.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. It's Davis on the wing. Bagley with the bucket.
He has a number of shots in his bag. Bagley's so superb at knowing what to do in this area.
Jokic. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. Lakers shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. And Jokic drops them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Outside Jackson. Wiggins outside. To the paint. Here's Kleba. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
To the middle. Here's Davis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Pass to Kleba. Off target from three-point range. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Jokic has got 8 points. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blaze the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives who bring an awareness to the games, and you just want to understand their legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give him a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how two teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 4. .129 left in the first quarter of the game. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game.
Now into the lineup.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Here's Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jokic.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bagley with the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Porter. Len with the block. One-on-one fast break. And the dunk by Bazemore.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Back to Porter. That one wide left.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Here's Len. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Bagley. Back to Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Out to the right wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by the Lakers. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers lead by 2. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one. The kick out to Porter. Again, the Nets for two.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Len up top. Back to Rivers. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And throughout his career, Sean Livingston has always had great shot selection.
When Livingston only takes shots he knows he should make. I mean, career field goal of just under 50, which is very impressive for a guard like him.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Rivers. And another shot. Jokic with it. At the top of the key, Len. Bazemore. No one around him. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Outside, Robinson. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Robinson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year we're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough and to see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, you know, I like working with you. You're my friend. I would go work with you. And in basketball, you want to go play with your friends.
Same stuff, yeah.
How do you stop that?
Right.
I don't know. When guys get to hang out in the summer and say, wouldn't it be cool if we got to play together, our kids would play together, we could win one? That's going to be hard to deter. So I just think it's about how strong the will of the friends are, and more importantly, what is the league doing to kind of not necessarily give as much incentive to do that, but I think the league is doing a great job staying proactive, giving guys a lot of incentive, a lot of reason, a lot of dinero to stay at home with the team.
Jokic, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage. Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Livingston is running. Jokic with the steal. Pass to Rivers. And here's Len. And the dunk by Len.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
Nets leading by 4. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got 10 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Jackson from long range. And here's Love from the arc. Kicks it out to Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. He has 7.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the emphasis on mobility, a challenge for lumbering 7-footers like Valanciunas.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not going to be the quickest when you're 7 feet tall, Kevin. I mean, in order to earn his keep, he has to be dominant inside. I mean, he has that capability.
Pass to Jokic. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
Here's Valanciunas to the middle. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And he gets it to go from the corner. And the Nets lead by 2.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Pass to Jokic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pocket 6. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Nets making a change here. Stolen by Robinson. And they're running. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. He gets it in there. And now a 4-point Nets lead.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Good on both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
And stolen by Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so White will bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Hachimura. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Outside, Bagley. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Robinson throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Jokic. Now here's Wiggins. 5 to shoot. And stolen by White. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And that one falls for White. And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect. Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3-ball in his last year of college, hitting over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
And here's Love for 3. Robinson pulls it in. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nets leading by 5. Outside Butler. Inside. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Back to Love. Right side Jackson. Here's Jokic. Los Angeles with another miss.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And a wide open look for Porter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Jackson from long range. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Ugh, ugly start. Second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Now here's Rivers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot to stop the run. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Flashing that exciting potential. The next step for Bagley becomes making games like this more frequent moving forward.
They get it back. Here's Len. Pass to Jokic. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much.
Oh, look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is clear for takeoff.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Just so competitive. I mean, Jimmy Butler brings attitude, not only to the games, but practices as well. Kevin, you remember that infamous Minnesota practice before he got traded in 2018? Yeah, that's going down in NBA lore.
Back to Robinson. Wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Bazemore. Back to Jokic. Outside Bogdanovich. To end the cold streak. Rebound Brooklyn.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Bullock. And here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. Jokic draws the double. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Nets.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Hachimura. It's good. And the Nets lead by 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
.56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Len. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Rivers. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Len. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far is Jay Will. Jay
Was
Will,
he?
White Chocolate. He was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would,
Really?
you know, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality, a hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
Pass to Hachimura. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Back to Jokic. Here's Kleba. To the paint. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
And it's Bullock missing. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
2 points. That one goes.
And it's hard to keep Love for scoring. When he's using his strength to bury these shots, it's tough.
And measuring now top of the key. They double him with Love. And it's Bullock in the corner. Nikola Jokic crabs the miss.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper. Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Pass to Hachimura. And the Nets miss again.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
To the wing on the left. Back to Mejri. 5 on the clock. Here's Livingston. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Nets lead by 21.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
No question, GA. I mean, it takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
Count that bucket. And that's now 6 points for Reggie Jackson.
The catch and shoot, Jay, is lethal when used correctly. Easy to see why Jackson likes it so much.
Lakers working the ball around now. And the Lakers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And stolen by Butler. And it's Bagley at the elbow. And finished off by Bagley.
You see how skilled Bagley is around the rim? The D can't give him lanes like this.
Lakers trailed by 21. Pass to Jokic. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. Steve Webb, excellent. Back to Jackson. Porter with the steal. And here is Butler. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
These type of buckets fuel Butler. He welcomes the challenge of outworking the defense.
Love outside. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
Pass to Bagley. To the wing right side. Now Robinson. And it's blocked.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Marvin Bagley.
When his defense gave them the spark, they were protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
At the line for your Lakers,
Free throw, good. Jokic. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Down low. Pass to Valanciunas. There's Porter with the 3. No good there. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Wiggins. And again, no good by the Lakers. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Lakers foul. That's his first foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Jimmy Butler.
Free throw, good Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Clearly a foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
At the line for your Lakers,
And both free throws good for Wiggins. And Brooklyn has possession. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Brooklyn has possession. Back to Butler. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with